going to heave one. There's a flag. Beckham, a one-handed catch. How in the world?
Oh, my goodness.
The Cleveland Browns went from the factory of sadness to Super Bowl contenders overnight. Odell Beckham Jr. has been traded to the Cleveland Browns.
Jets, 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 Jets!
I'll say this. It's a repeat of what I said at my postseason presser. We didn't sign Odell to trade him.
This deal is huge. This is fantasy football changing. This is NFL landscape changing. You look at the deal. The Browns gave up a first-round pick, a third-round pick, and Jabril Peppers just to get Odell Beckham Jr. I love this deal for the Cleveland Browns. They gave up a first-round pick, number 17 overall. The chances of you landing a Hall of Fame caliber wide receiver like Odell is slim to none. You trade for him, you get that player in the building with Baker Mayfield, with former teammate Jarvis Landry. I think this is huge for the Cleveland Browns. The chances of a third-round pick panning out are pretty slim. Jabril Peppers, defense doesn't really win championships anymore, so shipping off your safety, is just a throw-in. I think having Odell in Cleveland absolutely makes them a Super Bowl contender for this year. I think they're definitely going to win the AFC North. I would be shocked if any team really competes with them the way that this team is looking right now. From a financial aspect, the Browns hit a home run. Odell is only getting paid about $14 or $15 million over the course of the next few years. That's because the Giants have to eat the signing bonus that they paid him originally. So the contract is, real good. Now, of course, you could hold out similar to what Antonio Brown just did and get more money. So I guess that could happen down the road, but I love it. I think this is a huge deal for the Cleveland Browns. From a New York perspective, this kind of sucks. We're losing a huge personality that was in our media market. What does this mean for the Giants? Well, they found a replacement for Collins in Jabril Peppers, and he's going to be cheap for the next few years. So this is a good move in that respect. And now the Giants have 2 first-round picks and more ammo to move up for a quarterback if they want. They're only committed to Eli for this 1 year. Or do the Giants take the best players at those 2 positions, or at those 2 picks, the 6th pick and the 17th pick, and then kind of go belly up next year to tank for Tua? It's really interesting. I think it's a good move for the Jets because if the Giants do decide to move up, there's rumors that Kyler Murray's going number 1 overall. If the Giants want Haskins and all of a sudden they trade up with San Francisco to the number 2 slot to get him, I love it because Bosa falls to the Jets at 3 and he is my top player on the board. That's who I want, especially now that Anthony Barr is not in the fold with us. We're going to need a pass rusher. We have to make some type of move. I would love us to get Justin Houston in free agency. I don't know if that's going to happen. This move changes the landscape of the NFL. It changes the landscape of the draft and everything that could possibly happen. Let me know what you guys think down below of the trade. Do you like that Odell was traded, or do you wish he stayed in New York? As always, guys, go Jets.